You think Devin Haney is actually ducking?
I wouldn't say he ducking. I wouldn't even. I ain't gonna get up there and lie and act like he's ducking me. I don't think that he's ducking me. He'll fight. But I think like with Devin, me and him, I know Devin since a little kid. So like, we always been one weight class apart. So now that I'm going up to 35, 9 times out of 10, it's only right for him to go to 140. So I understand it, but we'll see how the world look at it.
You said y'all used to spar a lot.
First off is Charles J. That's just in case you ain't heard of me. They told me it was too late, but I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody say they want beef till they see smoke, then they realize they rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, let me just get to the shit, and I don't want to be long. I just want to, this is the last time I'm going to talk about this. Just want to clear the air. Shakur Stevenson admits that Devin Haney is not ducking. Yup. A lot of ways I could come at this shit. First and foremost, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Well, it's a lot of elephants, but let's talk about this elephant. Let's just hypothetically, what if I broke a monogamous agreement? But anyway, what if Ryan never called out Tank? Let's just do some what if shit, hypothetically. Hypothetically, of course. Anyway, say Ryan never called out Tank. Because I'm not gonna say right now, because if I say right now, is Ryan bigger than Devin and Shakur right now? Yeah, with this fight and all this publicity and hot boxing with Mike Tyson and the commercials with Lil Tunchi and Dame Lillard, black athletes, you know, that don't do commercials with any other black athletes, type of shit like that. Yeah. So let's just hypothetically, before Ryan ever called out Tank, let's go before the Luke Campbell fight. Was Ryan a bigger name than Devin? Was Ryan a bigger name than Shakur? Was Ryan even a bigger name than Frank Morton? Huh? Was he a bigger name than Gary Russell Jr.? Just some questions I just want to pose to a lot of you motherfuckers. So when you say Ryan's so popular, Ryan was never more popular than Devin or Shakur. He was never more popular. Ryan never stood out. Arguably, I'm going to tell you some real shit. T.O. was more popular than Ryan. And those are facts. Because T.O. beat Loma. And T.O. was getting knockouts and ESPN was really promoting him. His name was hotter than Ryan. Ryan ain't got hot off Tank. So, a lot of this popularity you talk. Another thing I want to point out to a lot of you delusional motherfuckers, because numbers don't lie and facts are motherfucking facts. When you got a big fan base, channels will, motherfuckers will create channels for you. Yeah, when you got a real name and motherfuckers really behind you, yeah, Devin Haney got channels. Tank got channels. It's channels that dedicate their whole life for Tank and for Devin. You got a few up and coming Shakur channels. You got about 40 Wilder channels. You got about 70 Spence channels. You got about 30 Bud channels. You even got Bud channels. It's a lot of channels that dedicate their life to a fighter. Ryan don't got no channel. Any of you motherfuckers ever seen a motherfucker dedicating his life to, because let me tell you something about content creators. Content creators like to go where the money at, most of them. When you really selling, when you really popular, a content creator will do a video about you every day. I seen a motherfucker come up off Canelo. I seen a motherfucker dedicate his whole life to coming up off making a number of videos about Canelo. Then when the motherfucker lost, I ain't seen him do a video about Canelo ever since. But that motherfucker got a lot of money off Canelo's name because he knew where to go to. Because you can't talk too much shit and Canelo fans don't come creeping. So what I'm saying is, as much shit as I talked about Ryan, and I've seen other people talk shit about Ryan, there's never no Ryan trolls. You know, Ryan got the most invisible fan base I've ever seen in history. I don't see no motherfuckers talking shit, no drunk motherfuckers throwing beer bottles. I ain't seen none. I ain't seen no drunk ass Ryan fans at the press conference drunk throw a beer bottle at Tank. Yeah, I ain't seen no kind of shit like that. He ain't got, where's the fans? Like I told you, I know how racism works, and I know how a lot of shit works. Ryan win, they'll come out. Yeah, Ryan win, he'll gather some of Canelo's fans, some of Benavidez. Yeah, he'll gather up some fans. Then it's about if he win or look good. So I just wanted to point that out, because when you have a fan base, your fans gonna speak up about it. People gonna talk about it. Ain't nobody talking about Ryan, bro. So I just wanted to point that out. So nobody can ever prove to me that he's ever been a bigger name than Devin. You can't ever prove that shit to me. And I still say Devin versus Tank is a bigger fight than Tank versus Ryan. And there's no way you can prove to me it ain't. See, one thing about you dusty motherfuckers, a lot of you motherfuckers dusty. A lot of you motherfuckers need to brush your goddamn teeth and wash your armpits, put some degree up under your goddamn arms, some Old Spice, something. Because a lot of you motherfuckers are dusty. A lot of you motherfuckers, your ears got spider webs in them. Clear out your motherfucking ears and listen. There is no way you can prove to me that Ryan has ever been a bigger name than Devin. So, yeah. Just had to point that out because, like I said, I'm tired of the justification. One thing I know about promoters and I know about boxing, they have proven with this fight that you can put anybody, you can make it a huge fight. Plus, Tank the star of the show. Make no mistake about it. Tank is a star. It's pay-per-view regardless of who he fight. But they're turning this into some shit because I'm looking at promoters. It's about what platforms you put it on. And I'm looking at the Sugar Ray Leonard, and I'm looking at, you know how you really can break down and expose this fight? I can just expose it so easily. It's so many times I've used so many different scenarios for a lot of you motherfuckers. A lot of you motherfuckers just don't want to hear the truth. A lot of you motherfuckers really don't want to accept it. But I've broken down this shit in so many different ways. But to hear motherfuckers like Sugar Ray Leonard and hear all these motherfuckers that I really thought knew that science and knew that sauce. Let me tell you, you want to know what they all say in common? Nobody ever say this. They hesitate to say this is a 50-50 fight. What they do say, they don't never say Tank a better fighter. You know what they say? Tank is more experienced. They don't just clearly say, because everybody know Tank a better fighter, bro. What they do say is everybody, let me tell you, it's motherfuckers that are truly praying. It's motherfuckers that have made a statue of Ryan Garcia with his left hook extended, and you praying to that left hook statue that he land the left hook and can hurt Tank. You motherfuckers are praying for one punch. And you hoping that it hurt Tank. But you don't even know if he can hurt Tank. So when we talk about this fight, yeah, that's all they say. Hand speed and a left hook. Do you know how many fighters got hand speed and a left hook? Let me tell you something. Reese Salim got hand speed and a mean ass left hook. But you know what? Ain't nobody demanding him to fight Cool Boy. And you know I really love Cool Boy and I'm a fan of Cool Boy. But when Inouye called him out, there was no hesitation. But I'm just telling you, black fighters are very hesitant to fight other black fighters. I'm telling you, we don't want to share. We don't want to spin with each other. Yeah, that's our problem. And let me tell you something. Sometimes it's almost, you know, I try to speak up on black issues and speak up for black fighters, but black fighters don't even like each other. Black people don't even love each other. So a lot of times, the monkeys, it's just hard to overdo it. It's so many bananas around, and it's just hard. With all this positive talk, I try to speak uplifting and being proud of who you are, but it's just so many bananas that it just, motherfuckers is just slipping and sliding all over the goddamn place. And you motherfuckers just can't keep focused. So, yeah. So I'm through with this after this. I just had to talk about this shit one more motherfucking time. But like I said, Cool Boy, you should have fought Reese, though. You should have gave that brother an opportunity. He's straight up out of Michigan. So, yeah, and he's earned his way. And he's been calling you out for about 4 years. So I just wish you had gave him a chance. But yeah, Shakur, let me tell you something. Oh, another thing I want to point out. Jay Prince, Shakur, and I'm saying Shakur is just a follower, bro. He's just being misled. He got misled into being a Puerto Rican. Shakur ain't never in his life wanted to be professed to be a Puerto Rican. He didn't do that shit till he was 23 years old. And he said he's gonna visit Puerto Rico. Why didn't you visit Puerto Rico when you was a teenager? Why you didn't have aspirations and dreams of all you wanted to be as a teenager was a fighter? You didn't want. You would have been went to Puerto Rico if you really wanted to embrace Puerto Rico and you really wanted to be a Puerto. You would have went to Puerto Rico a long time ago because you've been getting good checks. You could have done it at the beginning of your career. You done it as a way to cross over, bro. Jay Prince said it right on Ghetto Boys Reloaded on the show. Yeah, we done worked it out to where now he got the blacks and the Latinos. Yeah, he got the Latino fan base and the black, but he don't. Nah, that shit didn't work, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. It's a couple Puerto Ricans that's gonna follow you, but Puerto Ricans are real big on a Puerto Rican being from Puerto Rico. Yeah, they just real big on that, and they real big on you speaking the language. And I told you they talk it real fast. And I told you, you'll tie your goddamn tongue in a knot trying to speak some Puerto Rican Spanish. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there. Another thing, also they're saying, listen, I got to say this too, because I think Shakur will fight anybody. But like I said, you're being misled. You really never called out Devin, bro. You was talking about some other shit when Mark Krieger, what's that other boy, that Mexican, I don't even want to fuck him anyway. Fuck him and fuck his name and fuck him. But anyway, he asked you, so Devin said he's standing at 135. Didn't say nothing about no other fight. They asked you about him. They brought him up. You didn't bring up Devin's name. I'm not saying that like you, Shakur will fight anybody, but I'm just saying it was never nothing personal. You didn't personally, in your mind after this fight, man, I'm finna call out Devin. No, because you would have said it before they mentioned him. So I just wanted to point that out. They brought him up. So, and people went crazy. And I just wish you motherfuckers would have went just as crazy when Devin called out Tank. Because Devin has called out Tank over 50 times. I wish every channel would have combined and because everybody, every channel I've seen have said something about Shakur calls out Devin. I wish the headlines had a headline when Devin called out Tank. I wish they had a headline. I wish they had a headline when Tank got on Brian Custer, the Last Stand podcast, and said, after you fight Cambosis, if you win, I want you next, Devin Haney. Remember Tank said that shit? Nobody made him live up to that shit. So, yeah. That's how I feel about it. I think you motherfuckers are delusional. I think a lot of you motherfuckers are on dope and dog food. Old raw to be specific. I think a lot of you motherfuckers just on some bullshit. You motherfuckers play on the internet. You motherfuckers get on the internet and you treat it like it's Call of Duty. You motherfuckers play games. You know me, I really be serious. You know, sometimes I got a joke just to not get too mad because of the bullshit and the fakeness that goes on in body. It's only baboons. You motherfuckers are the monkeys of the show. Ain't nobody else beefing, bro. Mexicans ain't beefing with no other. Oscar Valdez fans and Emmanuel Navarrete fans, who are both Mexicans, they ain't beefing with each other. Usyk and Better Be, the white boys ain't, Better Be and Bivol, the motherfuckers, they fan bases ain't beefing. For one, they don't have a lot of fans. But I'm just saying, black folks, you motherfuckers, a lot of you motherfuckers ain't gonna fight in real life. I told you, without that pistol, a lot of you motherfucker walk in your house and slap you in front of your motherfucking woman. So a lot of you motherfuckers ain't gonna fight. So stop beefing on the internet, bro. Stop trying to find another black fan base to beef with, because you ain't gonna beef with nothing else. So a lot of you motherfuckers, bro, just get off the internet. A lot of you motherfuckers just need to chill. Just come on the internet and just enjoy yourself. Just listen to some of this sauce and watch the fights and just enjoy the fights, bro. Stop trying to come on this motherfucking beef, because you motherfuckers ain't gonna beef in real life. You motherfuckers some hell of a typers. So, yeah, black fans are just monkeys, and you motherfuckers, yeah, we the only motherfuckers that got a beef and debates and the beefs going and shit, and our fan base against the next fan base. You know the truth, Devin, Shakur, and Tank got the same fans. It's just some of you motherfuckers don't like each other. That's the truth. Some of you motherfuckers just don't like each other. So you use Tank as a way to hide behind the fact that you really don't like this motherfucker that ride with Devin. And Devin fans, you really use Devin as a way to hide behind. You really don't like that motherfucker that ride with Shakur. So a lot of you motherfuckers need to make some phone calls and just work out the differences. and figure that shit out and stop putting it on these fighters, because these fighters ain't beefing with each other. It's you dumbass fans. So yeah, this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.